As the member who was projected to be the most successful and impactful after parting ways with YG Entertainment, Lisa's solo run so far has been a huge letdown, and with the release of her much anticipated album Alter Ego, I can now fully give my thoughts and opinions about the project and Lisa's solo run so far. So, yeah, without any further ado, let's get into the video. One of the things I have noticed from this project is that her collaborations are arguably the best tracks on her album, excluding F the World Up featuring Future because I don't know what the fuck that was. But the other songs like New Woman featured Rosalia, which I loved at first listen and still love to this day. It is a great release. And also Born Again, which I didn't like at first listen, but with the second listen, which completely changed my mind about it, and now I'm in love with it. I think it was a great way to open the album. Doja and Ray did their thing on that song, an instant 10 out of 10. When I'm With You featured Tyler was also a really cute song. Rapunzel, which also didn't really like at first, but then second listen made me love the song. And what I noticed about it is that with each collaborations, I see a more different Lisa, a more not this typical YG Lisa. I feel like her collaborations, they bring out a different side from her that I don't normally see in her own solo songs. Her solo songs are kind of repetitive and talk about the same thing, but Born Again, New Woman, they showcase Lisa in a different light and they tend to outshine her in her own song. So I don't know what was going on, but she did pick the best people to collaborate with. Doja, Megan, Tyla, and then Ray, with Aaliyah. All of those are standouts, excluding Future. Because whoever thought Future was the great addition to F the World Up was clearly delusional and insane because that song was trash. His addition didn't add anything to the song, it was just trash. I'm sorry. This album has the problem I've had with Lisa from the moment she went solo, and it's that it's lacking in substance and depth. It has the big budget music videos and push, but overall, I feel disconnected from her music and Lisa herself. Other than songs like New Woman and Born Again, which showcase her reinventing herself and evolving as an artist, 80% of the album is basically about how rich, pretty, and apparently how iconic she is for singing about the same thing over and over again. And it's just shallow and repetitive. There is no depth or importance to what she's singing about, just feels like she's throwing around flimsy words here and there to sound cool. And I'm not saying Lisa should give me her whole life story, even though I think that would be more interesting than her just talking about how pretty and rich she is. I'm just saying, is like, Lisa, don't you have anything else to talk about? Talk about boys. What kind of boys you like? Or just the rich ones? Like, there's nothing significance to what she's saying. I can't take her seriously because I've heard this like thousands of times. So it's just pretty repetitive and it doesn't really showcase Lisa as an artist or a person. I feel like I see five different Lisas every day because I don't know what she is. I feel like her first project should showcase her as an artist that is a little bit different from her in YG, but I feel like this is the same Lisa I've been seeing ever since she debuted in Blackpink. Like there's no change whatsoever. She's just singing about the same thing and it can get really repetitive and annoying. Also, apart from her lacking substance and depth, I feel like another problem I have with Alter Ego is that the branding and concept is all over the place. Apparently, this album has like five alter egos. I didn't even know that. If I didn't go and check on social media, I wouldn't even know she has five alter egos because I feel like I don't even know what the project is about, which I think is a big problem because ever since she teased Alter Ego with the whole trailer and then me seeing the photos, I was completely lost. I didn't even know that was her alter egos. I think she should have put out different videos explaining each alter ego. That way we'll expect them in the music. And honestly, it made me feel like the project was rushed because she did have a really good concept having five alter egos. I think she should have taken her time, in, telling a story with those five alter egos, but I feel like she didn't really utilize that well. And I feel like her branding is all over the place. We don't really know what the concept is. If you're not really a huge Lily or Blackpink fan, you wouldn't really be that invested. And if she's trying to branch out to the West, I feel like she needs to have like a cohesive theme and she's lacking in that also. That's one of the problems I have with the album. Other than her being pretty rich and iconic, I don't really know what else she's gonna talk about. You know what I mean? And it's really unfortunate because I feel like Lisa has the potential to branch out and be more experimental with her sound, even though she did try, but then I just feel like her lyrics just water her down back to her just being Lisa of Blackpink and not Lisa, not Lisa. You know what I mean? I feel like she has nothing better else to say, and her branding is just all over the place. And I think people are a little bit too soft because I see the Pitchfork article of them reviewing her album, and Lily's, you have to know how to take a fucking opinion. You guys are just too soft. I get it, you being attached to the artist and you generally enjoying her album. Not everyone's gonna feel the same way, but you guys do enjoy her album. But there are other opinions that needs to be respected. I've seen a lot of hatred towards K-tubers who give out reviews saying they don't like the album, they are disappointed. For some reason, all of a sudden they're haters, they're biased. It's like, no, you have to learn how to take a fucking opinion. Not everyone is gonna like Lisa's album. People were having high standards because of how popular she is, but then we were let down. I feel like overall, I wouldn't say it's a terrible project. I would say it's just a huge disappointment because there is no growth other than a few songs, but then there is no growth. There are other songs that I like Thunder. I feel like Thunder is really good. I like it, and Elastigirl. But then other than that, there is no other song I would say, oh my God, I love it so much because I feel like Lisa just telling me about the same thing, her being rich, rich. Like, girl, I get it, you're rich. Is there anything else you have going on in your life that you can talk about? Like, it just feels like it was lazy writing and the production was all over the place, the branding was all over the place. But I do hope that maybe her alter ego, she can use that in her future projects and maybe, build up on that more and not rushed because I feel like the project was a bit rushed because I don't know why, but I just felt like it was a bit rushed. So yeah, Lisa, I would say I would give Alter Ego a 7 out of 10. I don't overall hate it. I'm just a little bit disappointed because I feel like she should have improved a lot of areas, but she didn't. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this video. I want to do one for Jisoo and also Jennie. So yeah, see you guys on my next video. Bye, loves.